Good afternoon, children. Today I am here with an explanation of a chapter, If I Were You, written by Douglas James. It's a one act play. It's a suspenseful yet a witty drama. It teaches us the importance of intelligence, the presence of mind and calmness to face danger. All these are important in life. The story revolves around Gerard, who is a playwright, and we also have an intruder. This intruder plans to kill him and assume his identity. But we find that Gerard's quick wit and clever handling of the situation turns the table. It makes the play both thrilling and, of course, thought provoking too. Now, first of all, we move forward towards an introduction to the play. The play is written by Douglas James, as I told you all beforehand. It's a short but a very impactful drama. It combines suspense, humor, and also irony to deliver a moral lesson. The central theme of the play is how intelligence and presence of mind can overcome brute force. We have got two main characters here. Number one is Gerard, who's a playwright who lives alone in a secluded house. He is calm, witty, and resourceful. He uses his intelligence to outsmart the intruder. The second comes the intruder here. He is a criminal who has committed a murder. He plans to kill Gerard and live under his identity. He is, we find, overconfident. But ultimately, he is defeated by Gerard's cleverness. We come up to the plot setting now. Gerard is at home, preparing to leave for a rehearsal. Suddenly, we find an intruder enters with a revolver. The intruder reveals his plan to Gerard. He says that he has killed a man and is now being hunted by the police. He wants to kill Gerard and impersonate him. Why is it so? As Gerard lives alone and is a playwright. So that brings a perfect coverage of what the intruder needs at that moment. Gerard here, instead of panicking, remains calm. He engages the intruder in a witty conversation with him. And he cleverly convinces the intruder that he himself is a criminal. He himself is a criminal who frequently moves to avoid law. We find here that Gerard, he tricks the intruder. He also tricks him when he enters a cupboard. The intruder enters a cupboard, locking him inside. And Gerard calls the police. We find that at the end, Gerard, due to his intelligence, comes out victorious. This shows that brains can defeat the brawn. We find that the play has been set in Gerard's cottage. It's an isolated setting which adds a suspense to the situation and makes the intruder's plan believable. Gerard's profession as a playwright also allows for witty dialogues between him and the intruder and gives a dramatic irony to it. Here we find Gerard's wit defeats the intruder's gun. Gerard's calmness in danger is admirable. The intruder wants to steal Gerard's identity, but Gerard here deceives him instead. The intruder also mocks at Gerard's profession, but he himself is trapped in Gerard's play. We find a revolver in the intruder's hand. This revolver is a symbol of brute force and threat. We find a cupboard which symbolizes entrapment and, of course, Gerard's victory. Here, the playwright's life symbolizes creativity, intelligence, and unpredictability. It's very important. Now we come up to some of the major events here. Gerard here is introduced as a playwright. He is witty and is self-assured. The intruder here enters armed and is found to be arrogant. He believes Gerard will be an easy prey for him. Gerard's calmness surprises the intruder. Instead of fear, Gerard responds with humor. The intruder also explains his plans to Gerard. And Gerard's solitary life makes him the perfect person to impersonate by the intruder. But we find Gerard cleverly fabricates a story that he himself is a criminal, constantly on the move. The intruder, curious and slightly confused, follows Gerard's instructions. Gerard tricks him into entering a cupboard, locks him inside and calls the police. The play ends with Gerard remarking that the intruder has had a taste of the real drama. Now, what is the moral of the play? What does this tell us? The moral of the play shows that presence of mind and intelligence are more powerful than weapons. Calmness in crisis can save lives. Even overconfidence leads to downfall. Critically, we find that the play is short but impactful. It combines suspense with humor, making it an engaging play for the students. Gerard's character here is inspirational. It teaches students to value intelligence and composure. That's why the ending is satisfying, with justice served to all. If we come up with a conclusion of the chapter, If I Were You, we must say it is not just a suspenseful play, but also a lesson in life skills. It teaches us wit, intelligence, and presence of mind. It can overcome even the most dangerous situations of life. Gerard's victory over the intruder is symbolic here. It is symbolic of how creativity and calmness can defeat violence and arrogance. I feel that for children of class 9, the play is a reminder to stay composed in challenges and to use their intellect wisely. Children need time for every aspect in their life. So even if it's time to show their intelligence, they need some amount of time. So thank you, students. Thank you, children. Here's an explanation. I made it since you all told me to do it. I'll be coming up again with some reference to context from within the chapter. So just follow my videos in order to know about some important lines and their explanations over the video. Thank you.